everything get easier.
Mm-hmm.
The farther you climb,
Mm-hmm.
the competition gets steeper, and that's why we're pushing to work and do all the things. So we'll see how they respond. That's the biggest thing that we're looking for in that particular experiment, if you will, is how are they going to respond to it? How are they going to react? Are they going to try their best to step up and get in the mix, or are they going to get disheartened and kind of shut down? She's what, high school or college age?
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't 10U.
No,
10
I mean,
or 12.
she's
She
high
was at least
school age
16 plus.
I want to say that kid left the field with a concussion. And that girl rocked her world.
Yeah, I mean, the catcher reared back.
And it was, you watch the video, it's like, man, he's throwing at third base. Can you not just get the out?
Right.
Do you not trust your players? And if you're in from the player standpoint, it's like, do you not trust your ability enough to get the out the right way?
Right.
So we're going to try to somehow manipulate a rule to make it work out in our favor. I'm not the team for everybody, or you're not the team for everybody. That's why there's more than one of us.
It was a tough week off the field for our ladies, for our team, for the softball community. We lost one of our assistant coaches just a month ago. He was on the field coaching third base at a tournament. A month ago, he was on the field helping run practice. And he's no longer with us. Again, just 30 days ago. And just 2 weeks ago, he was told body just wasn't doing well. And he passed a couple of nights ago, probably about this time, so almost 2 days ago. So at the end, I'm going to throw some stuff up and just kind of do a little tribute to Coach Paul. He was good at being in the moment. He really was, man. He gave it everything he had right there in the moment and enjoyed it. He really did. He really did. So enjoy the end here. Reflect back with us as we watch a little bit about Coach Paul and his journey. And we're on.
Howdy.
Hello, folks.
Back again, doing it again.
Number 8.
And
we've had a lot of stuff happen on our side of the fence. What about you guys? You had anything happen? Tournaments
played 12U ball
last weekend.
12U ball last weekend. They're at the same park together for a little while.
Yeah, we were
for a little while. Yeah. Not all day.
We had a couple teams going. We'll get into that, but we were, our 10U and our 12U were at the same park. Yeah,
we 12U played. Frustrating moments, had some good moments, had some good wins that we really needed.
Yeah. Gold bracket though.
Yeah, we wound up number 4 gold bracket, bottom seed gold bracket. Got overall solid day. Win 500 again. Yeah, we just feel like we're kind of on that. We're on that bubble
line.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to break past that, but
I get it.
Thought we were going to be high seed silver bracket. As the pool games came in, the last 3, it bumped us to 4, which I'm not upset with it. Sure. I mean, they made it to gold bracket, and there's a lot of teams there. I don't remember how many teams were there total, but it was a good many.
Yeah, you had a handful.
Yeah,
there's a handful.
So to be come in 4th, I'm not upset about it.
Yeah. I want to say at least 12 plus.
Yeah. Well, there was 3 brackets, so there was at least 12 teams.
Yeah.
Had to play number 1.
In the first bracket game.
In the first bracket game. Which, I'm not scared to play number 1. Fine, we'll play number 1,
I peeked in on that game a little bit because our fields were literally right across from each other.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like looking over.
Number 1, going into bracket, the number 1 team on the day was undefeated and had allowed 3 runs all day.
That's pretty strong.
Yes, they were having a good day.
That's pretty strong.
They were having a good day. And hey, told them I would. So, Jason and his ladies down there, forgive me guys, I don't remember their names, but his crew down there, I don't remember his assistant coach's name. I think Will, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know I talked to Jason. I don't talk to the rest of them. Not for any reason. I just haven't.
Yeah.
But good group of folks. We've scrimmaged them several times in the past. They're not far down the road, but it was a good game. Enjoyed playing them.
Swarm.
Swarm. Social Circle Swarm. Good game. Good people. It's I didn't want to go home, but I was glad to see them having a good day. They went on to win it. Yeah. They went on to win it against one of the legacy teams. So proud for them.
Yeah.
Glad they had a good day.
I mean, y'all held them though for a minute at like
Yeah,
1-0
yeah,
for a long time.
yeah.
It seemed like.
We were. I just had a feeling when they got that one run on us, and I thought, man, if we let them build some momentum at all, they're
Yeah,
gonna
gonna take
capitalize, and
take
they
with it.
did. It's
Yeah.
kind of once they started rolling, it was. I say rolling. It's not like they hung 14 runs on us.
Sure.
Um, but I mean, once they got to work, they went to work, and
Yeah.
they didn't let out. I mean, they chipped away at us until they got 4 runs, and I think it was 4 runs. It was three. I think they beat us. I think it was 4-0.
Mhm.
We just couldn't hit as well as we needed to. But yeah, overall, not mad at it. Enjoyed playing them. Those young ladies are super nice little group.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, good folks.
Yeah.
Good folks. Good ball. It was a good day. Like I said, always some frustrating moments here and there.
What were some of the wins that you had in there? Like, what were the winning moments
Uh,
that you had?
we had we had some good pitching. We had some girls, hit the ball pretty. I mean, yeah, we've talked about that in the past. I don't know. You put me on the spot.
Well, I know I saw one when I was sneaking over there from
Yeah.
time to time, and I didn't get in there till late in the day because I had the Spartans championship games going
Mhm.
on across town. But
Yeah.
I saw Carmen rope one like it
Yeah.
was hit
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah. We had some good hits. Bats were working pretty good through the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you had good pitching. I mean, everything
Yeah,
was
pitching was good. You're having to kind
was
of
good
jog my
today.
memory there. It's been
Yeah,
a week,
it has been a while.
but
A lot happened.
no, yeah, it was good. We had a solid day. We've been not moving girls around like just randomly.
Yeah.
There's some rhyme or reason to it, but we've put some girls in a little different spots and trying to explore some things there, and that's working
Okay.
so far.
Yeah.
Seems to work pretty well. And they had some good moments.
Yeah.
Had some good plays.
All right.
Had a little collision at one point. Poor Braylon. She got wadded up at first base. She
Like
come
she
in.
hit and was running.
Yeah, she come in to cover. First base come in to get the ball. Braylon come in to cover two. They turn to make the
Okay.
play, and they essentially made the play, but they didn't get the out, but they were successful. The way she caught the ball kind of drug her a little deeper onto the bag, and
Yeah.
the girl they collided, and they both kind of beat up a little bit, but
Gotcha.
everybody was okay. It was all right. Wasn't fun, obviously. I'm sure it
Sure.
hurt, but
Sure.
they yeah, poor girl. I felt bad for both of them. The runner, she was kind of laid out for a minute. Had to give her a minute to kind of collect her
Come to.
thoughts. Yeah. I think Braylon was more upset that she was hurt laying there than she was hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I know B. She feels for the ladies when
Hey,
if something like that happens.
when you're a sweet kid, it comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, true.
yeah, overall good day. 10U didn't play. We practiced on Sunday like normal. Yeah, it's a good day, man. It was a good day. Like I said, I feel like there's probably a lot more eventful things I could go over, but it's been a long while. That's what I should have been thinking about when we were sitting here getting ready for this. But taking.
I did put you on the spot.
Yeah, scratching down some stuff. But no, pitching was good. Bats were working better. We made some good outs. We had a good day. I mean, like I said, it's just we're on that 500 threshold.
Yeah.
Like we keep living there, which I'm not complaining either. Like I think people think I'm crying about being a 500 team. I think, obviously, yeah, sure, everybody wants to go to me undefeated.
Well, sure.
But
that's probably not going to happen. There's not many teams that do. And if you do, you probably need to reassess where you're playing.
But there's a lot of teams out there, good teams that are absolutely not just satisfied but happy at 500 because I mean, and we're not. I mean, it's not like we're dropping down and playing a bunch of rookie ball.
Yeah, lower level tournaments or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we're not playing
some good competition.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing a lot of USFA, and
they're getting better. You're getting better.
Mm-hmm. Me and Mark told the girls Thursday at practice that I think towards the end of the season, we're probably gonna jump out beyond our depth a little bit. I know it's gonna be tough. I mean, I say that I think the girls are on the team. They can do anything they want on any given day if they'll buy in a little bit more to themselves. They got to believe in themselves a lot. But
yep,
they're some of them are learning their boundaries. But we're gonna jump out into a little deeper pool and just kind of it's not like a reality check. It's just we're going to test the water.
Sure.
We're going to see what it looks like.
That's
we're
right.
going to take them up there and see it and let them see like, hey, we're not this didn't get This doesn't get easier.
Mm-hmm.
The farther
Mm-hmm.
you climb,
Mm-hmm.
the competition gets deeper, and
Absolutely
that's
does.
that's why we're pushing to work and do all the things. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how they respond. That's the biggest thing that we're looking for in that particular experiment, if you will,
Yeah.
is how are they going to respond to it? How
Yeah.
are they going to react? Are they going to try their best to step up and get in the mix, or are they going to get disheartened and kind of shut down?
Yeah.
That I think they sometimes forget, like, well, these teams are really good. That I'm not taking away from the fact that they are.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's like she's
Yeah.
just another 12-year-old kid throwing
Yep. Yep.
softball. Get up there and hit it.
Yep.
I mean, they're not superhuman.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah, she might be fast, but she doesn't teleport through space.
Right.
I
She
mean,
still has to run
you can
down.
still make that out. I mean, it's so just maybe like I said, get them out of their comfort zone and just see how it works out.
Yeah.
And we haven't decided yet if that's going to be jumping to 14U,
Mm-hmm.
playing one up there, or jumping to U-Trip, or just depends on where, well,
Yeah.
what sanction it'll be. But I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of that's going to be figured
Sure.
out too, as far as
I think you'll know. It'll kind of organically tell itself. Okay,
yeah. Well,
that might be the weekend to try this.
as far as the sanction in the tournament, like I'm not gonna go play one tournament just to try this.
Sure.
If that tournament's $1,200,
Right.
well, it's a team and budget for a $1,200 tournament.
Sure.
Like, man, doing that, but we'll see. I got to do a little homework, figure it out.
Yeah.
Me and Mark got to talk about it more so than anything. We've talked about it a little bit, enough to tell the girls that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we haven't worked out details.
Gotcha. Well, we were 10U. Our 10U group was over there across the field from you guys. The house on the short fields, which I don't know, man. It might be kind of fun to watch some girls hit. But it's also really short and really messes with our outfield. It really does mess with the outfield.
Yeah.
Some of the shots that your girls are used to hitting out in the gaps are just singles because the fence is short. So I think I do really honestly prefer playing on like regulation size fields. So that was kind of what it was, but we found ourselves in the gold bracket as well.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of our ladies. Went 3-2 on the day. Went to first bracket game, went to extra innings, gold championship game, went to extra innings as well.
I was there for the bracket.
Yeah. The first bracket. Yeah.
First bracket.
Yeah.
And parents were losing their minds.
Yes.
They were, which they should have been.
Right.
It was fun.
It was, and we had just played that team, the third pool game, and they got us. And now we goofed around, some errors and just some boneheaded plays, but that happens in games at times. So they had to bounce right back, play that team. So there's a lot that ladies had to go battle mentally. Hey, we just lost to them. Now we got to play them for bracket. They did. They went in there, got the job done. It was really fun to watch. Them, and again, we had to go to extra innings, so we were hyped up.
Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, it was
close.
Those girls played some good ball Saturday.
They really did. They played some good ball, and I'll have to shout out to my coaches that I was off over, so Paul's there. I was across town over in Loganville with the high school team. Again, we play in the spring for this particular group, and we had our championship game, best of 3, and Saturday was a double header, and we did not end up with the championship win.
Yeah, it's tough.
It was a tough day, especially when you out hit the team that the first game we had 14 hits, they had 7, and we still lost.
Wow.
You wouldn't think that looking at that.
No.
14 hits, 7. You should win, and you should.
What happened?
8 errors. We'll get you that.
No.
8 errors will get you that. So it was miscommunication in the outfield. It was not bad throws across the dirt, but they weren't right on. So first baseman was having to kind of stretch a little bit. So some of those balls were just hitting tips of the glove, and we're just getting by. So it was, and they compounded.
Yeah,
they compounded. We lost by 1. But yeah, when you out hit,
I did see the score again.
So that was that game. Now we had to turn right back around 20 minutes later. start the next game. That one went full 7 in high school. They go full 7 innings. There's no time, however long it takes you. And that first game was, the first game was about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And so it was long. And then had to turn right around, 20-minute break and start the second game. So it really tests your mental to have to turn that around, and then your pitching and everybody. We had 11 ladies.
That's 20 minutes.
Not a lot of time.
No, I mean that's
on a close to 3-hour game.
Yeah, I mean you're playing. That's a lot.
It's a lot of ball, just stacked right there on top of each other. Fortunately, it wasn't 95 degrees too. So that
it was pretty. The weather was nice.
Oh, it was.
I say nice. It was not hot.
Yeah.
But that's even with us, like 10 and 12, you playing back to back. It's not that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 2.5, 3 hours of ball, full 7 innings, and then you get 15 minutes. That's enough time to enough time to catch your breath and go right back to it.
Yep, that's it. That's all we had.
That's tough.
But they did battle. They got in there, and we went full 7 innings again. Lost by 2 on that one. So really good season. Went undefeated throughout the entire season. Really undefeated until that championship match. And it was the same team we had beat earlier in the season. So we poked a bear, and they come to fight.
Of course,
they come to fight. And honestly, it was a really good match. It's a really good team over in Rock Springs. Good group of ladies, and we will see them again next year in the championship.
Yeah,
that's where I plan to be, and I'm sure they plan to be in the same spot.
Yeah.
So I don't see any reason why we wouldn't go back.
How many you got graduating this year?
2.
Oh, so you're not
losing 2. Losing 2 ladies. Hopefully we can bring some interest to the school. Get a couple more.
Yeah. You don't have any coming up that you know of?
That I know of, but that doesn't mean. But we had a couple new ladies show up this season that came to SGA for softball. So that might.
They were already homeschool kids.
They were already homeschool kids.
Came there for the sports.
Yep, they came there.
That's good,
because the sports attracted, and particularly softball attracted.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're doing the program good.
That's good. Growing.
Yeah. And our sports program over there is growing. We had
a whole
3 years ago, we had 0 sports. We just started, and now we have 11 or 12 sports. So yeah, check out the webpage. A lot of sports going on. If you're on the homeschool side of the house, go check them out. A lot of good things happening at SGA.
Yeah.
So
that'd be good.
But proud of them. So finished that up, jumped back over across town to join the ladies, join the Mustangs over there, and getting the coaches, led them to a couple wins. So that was pretty cool. And
we had one game that didn't match up.
Wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, I think y'all had a 1 o'clock, and my game was at 2:30.
Yeah,
so I was able to
get over there and watch them a little bit.
I didn't get a whole lot of time because we just seems like we're trying to be more competitive. So me and Mark are analyzing things a lot more than maybe we have in the past.
Yeah.
So we're spending a lot more time, talking through stuff. So I try, but I'm also trying to
get your priorities over there
in the groove too.
Yeah. 100%. Totally get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had been battling that 500 deal for a minute. Now you take last tournament before this past weekend where it was a 0-4, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of good ball, but a lot of lessons learned. Still stayed in the same USFA, and then we ended up in the championship, lost by 1 to a fantastic 5-star team that, man, they just figure out a way to win. They just
good people over there too.
Out ways to win. I've watched them numerous times just dig and dig and dig, and their ladies grind and find ways to win. Because those teams that find ways to win.
Yeah,
they are one of them.
Yeah.
So
and again, it's I gotta be careful saying it because I think people think I'm crazy, but getting sent home by Swarm, great group of folks.
Yeah.
Proud to see them go on and win. Now I've been sent home by teams that's like, I really wish it wasn't them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
just for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Take that for what it is, folks. Hey, we're all human, but go 5-star, which y'all made it to the championship, but
yeah,
that's good people over there too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, and I'm sure we'll get into that in a little bit later. But that's some of it's just, man, I want to play good people.
Yeah.
A lot of the time,
It really was a great game, man.
There's plenty of headbutting out there.
Oh yeah,
it's nice to be able to go. Like, I don't know if we played anybody Saturday that was an issue. I mean, it was fine, but it's when it's fun and you know you're playing good people and they're not trying to pull dirty stuff or anything crazy. Like, it just makes for a more enjoyable game.
It absolutely.
They can play more. Yeah, they can play more relaxed. I can coach more relaxed and trust them. Like, well, I'm not going to have to fight some whatever, because it's just going to be straight up ball.
Ladies playing softball,
just playing ball
as it should be. And like with them being, finding a way to win. I watched their first bracket game. They were down by 4, 5, something like that with last inning, with a couple outs, and they rallied and come back. And like I said, they find dadgum ways to win. And I know they're giggling as they probably listen as I say that, but they do, man. You got to give them props. Give a good team props when they.
I don't know who all of them listens. Y'all let me know. Somebody. I know some. One of them. Well, I know at least Chris has got my number. He'll tell me if he listens.
And we had got them earlier in the day. The ladies had got them because we played them first pool game.
This seems like that happens more often than not. If you wind up playing a team that you beat earlier in the day in the championship game, they got something to prove.
Yeah. They did, and they came out,
and you can't be mad at them for it.
No,
because I've been on the other side of that,
and they beat us playing ball. Like, we didn't lose being silly.
They didn't give it up.
They, I mean, we had our, a couple little errors here and there, but it's not like we just compounded and spun out of control. They just played good ball, and again, you got to give a good team, whether it's 5-star or another team, got to give a good team props. It just stays in it and knows how to go dig. So
y'all have to excuse me for yawning. I'm sorry, but it's late.
It is.
It's been a long week. It's Friday,
so. It was a little late. It was about 10 p.m. over here.
We're going, into overtime.
Yeah.
Make sure we bring
a little extra innings.
Bring it out to you.
So yeah, like I said, we've been battling through that 500 deal too, and finally made it through that bracket and got to the championship. So I was proud of the ladies, man. Finished the night well. Yeah. They did. They finished the night well.
That's awesome. Good.
So you got 10U coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah, a little bit of a squirreled up weekend, man.
Weather,
yeah. But you can't really complain about that either.
We need rain
because we need rain. Like, well, we need rain for a lot of reasons. Poor folks down South Florida, South Georgia, man.
Yes,
they're struggling down there.
Yeah,
they need the water for a lot worse reasons than I do. But we've been complaining about the practice field over there being a parking lot, like played on concrete because it's so dry. So I mean, the rain is nice, but obviously, just don't do it on Saturdays.
Right.
Just only rain on Saturdays.
We got 6 other days.
Yeah.
We can make
let's rain. Let's rain on a Tuesday.
Right.
Wednesday.
No, that's probably
Wednesday. Rain on Wednesday.
Because Rex playing on Mondays and Tuesdays. And Wednesday's a good night.
Yeah, no joke. But so we were going to play Top Gun this weekend, or we are going to play Top Gun this weekend. Then the rain this week and the threat of rain tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
They pushed it off to Sunday.
Okay.
Which is fine. I don't mind playing on Sunday.
Sure.
Obviously, it'd be nice if it was a local tournament
closer
on Sunday.
Sure.
But hey, folks, if we were playing baseball,
you'd
be playing 2 days every week.
That's true.
You'd be playing pool on Saturday and bracket on Sunday. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think nobody's upset about it. I mean, I'm sure there's a few parents that are like me. They're like, I'd rather it be
now. They
Saturday.
Did they say if they're going to do 2 pool in one bracket, or is it still the same?
So Top Gun's only a 3-game guarantee anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, I feel like I knew that and forgot. So
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if me and you talked about that or not. I'm learning that sanction. It's a little different. I think it's straight up ball. Yeah. I don't think there's run rules or any of that stuff. I asked her the other day when I talked to her. I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Of course, I might get out there tomorrow or Sunday, and they may say that or this, that, what. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. Hey, you don't know until you go. So we're gonna go. And
what time is the first game? Did they at least give you a late game since you have to travel?
We won't get the new schedule until tomorrow.
I guess because the other teams might be pulling in or out.
Yeah. That's another thing. It's only 3-game guarantee. If I had to get, I'm just gonna assume that they're probably gonna lose a team or two.
Yeah,
just because some folks are not gonna want to play at all on Sunday. But our initial schedule was 10, 15, and I want to say maybe 1.
Yeah.
We had a couple hour break there,
Okay.
a couple 2 or 3 hour break. But yeah, they give us a little later game. So
But we'll see now.
I'm hoping
The
it's
new
very.
deal.
I'm hoping it's similar. Yeah, it's like Liam was like, "Well, we get the earlier games." I'm like, "Well, you still got to wait for everybody to play pool, so it don't really matter. Like
Still gonna be there.
you're gonna be there regardless." So
Mhm.
we'll see. I hope it's a good weekend. Looking at the teams we were slated to play originally. Of course, I don't know any of these teams. I'm just going off of box scores and all the things that we go look at.
Yeah.
I think it's equally yoked
Okay.
teams. I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you we're going to go out there and just beat everybody down because
Right.
I don't know, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what kind of competition they have over in North Augusta,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
So we're going to go. I thought we were going to see your neighbor out there, but he's going to Easley.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Easley to
Shock.
Yeah, Shock. He's going
Yep.
up there.
Going up to Ease,
So
which I think they go up there a decent bit.
yeah,
To play in the Easley area, which is basically just going that way versus you guys going this way.
Mhm. Well, it was either that or drive the west side. And don't get me wrong, it's either way, it's a long ride. But
Yeah.
man, we're going on I-20 and just roll out.
Yeah.
So
Don't have to deal with Atlanta.
don't have to deal with Atlanta.
Well, good luck.
So I appreciate it.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. I mean,
One of the things I meant to tell you, throw out there earlier, but maybe it's a good segue kind of into some other topics here. And I think this is going to continue to come up. I've seen it on TV now, and now it was a topic during a championship game. Was the safety bag got us called out? We didn't get them out with it; they got us out with it.
cost you an out.
Yep, and that's I'll take a little bit of responsibility there on from a coaching sense because we haven't been playing in parks and stuff that we do. We don't have that safety bag yet.
Yeah.
I did see it at the Grove the other night, though.
Did they put some in?
I did see it at the at least on the 12U. I didn't. I can't remember if I saw it on the 10U, but it wasn't at the Grove a few weeks ago because we had a high school game there.
Yeah.
But it was at least on the 12U. And I don't know why they wouldn't put it on the other fields if they're going to put it on one. So maybe the Grove's got them in now.
They've got them with it's a safety bag with a bracket with a hole in it.
Yeah.
And you put it down and then you slip the
other
first
one
base
over
bag
top
down
of it,
into the pocket
Yeah.
and it holds it.
Because you don't have to put another hole.
Yeah, they don't have to put a hole there. There's ways around it.
Yeah. Well, again, we haven't been playing our high school games on fields that had that. Well, at Loganville High School, the field that we use for the softball field. Thank you for letting us use that. Great field, great facilities, man. They had that, so that should have been a call out on my part.
Yeah,
ladies, this is the safety bag. When you run through, you cannot come back to that safety bag in any shape or form. You cannot step on it on your way to the white bag. And that was education on. Well, I knew that, but it riled our fans up a little bit, and because they were like, she didn't turn and commit to second, and I was like, no, she didn't. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was she went, and now there are ways that teams can go stand and make that difficult for you to get back. I think that's what they did. I think they knew how to position their first baseman so that it kind of forces that lady that might not be as dialed into that rule and understand it. She was standing, so she could not get back to that back and blocking that back. So I tried to have a conversation with the umpire when he made the call. He didn't see it that way. But ultimately we got caught, and that was at the end of the game when that was one of the last innings.
everything mattered.
Every out mattered. Every run was there because we only needed one to tie, two to win.
Yeah,
because we were home team.
You were home team. Yeah.
So
that was the first game.
Yep, that was the first game. So that was a lesson learned, folks. If you have that safety bag involved, go have a conversation with your ladies, because there is controversy around. And you go look at rules. You go look at the high school rule to U-Trip to USFA to all the different sanctions. They have some different interpretations of that.
Yeah.
So coaches, you need to go understand where that's at. And if you do see that bag on your field during the home plate meeting, I think you need to go get that straightened up so it doesn't come back and get you, especially at the end of a game.
I think they just need to, which then they may have, and I don't sit at home and peel through the freaking rule book every week, I don't know, crap. I got other things to do.
Oh, sure.
But
talk about softball. That's what we got to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess that makes you sound bad. Like I don't care about the rules.
No, I know what you mean.
It's like I'm not dissecting the rule book.
These rule books are 60 and 70 pages long.
Yeah, I've got the USA book. It's
pretty thick.
It's pretty hefty.
Yeah.
But I feel like there should be some clarification there. Like, the defensive player, like if that girl doesn't make an attempt,
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously she turns, left.
Yeah.
She's making an attempt to advance, whatever.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't, then the defensive player's got to give her ample room
to get to the white part of the bag versus the orange part. Yeah.
Like you can't come chasing the kid.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come chasing the girl trying to like put a tag on. Like,
yeah.
At some point, I feel like there's got to be some definitive clarification on that.
And there was, and she went straight. She did. She was kind of defending that corner over there, and again, I did not coach my ladies appropriately there. So again, I take my responsibility. But the other team used it to that advantage, and they got the out.
Well, I'll tell you, if I had a girl, if you had a girl, if you had a player, she runs through, she breaks down, turns to the right, whatever, or comes straight back, just either way, just doesn't make, doesn't
make the attempt,
doesn't make an attempt to go to two. However, runs through the back. She's clearly staying at first base.
Yep.
Now she comes back and just parks it on the safety bag and stands there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I would hope my girl's going to tag her.
Yeah.
And like you're just standing on the safety bag.
Right.
Get on the bag if you
Sure.
But doing anything that makes it difficult for her to get there, that's that's a topic.
That's another topic of conversation isn't it?
That's not all. A lot of times I feel like it's a coaching style.
Yeah.
Right.
It is a coaching style.
It is a coaching style.
It is a coaching style.
I
a lot
feel
of coaches that coach that direction.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you're going to find players that are just that way though, too. Like it's not always the coach hasn't always coached that kid into playing in a way that is malicious or deceptive, I guess. Now there are coaches that do, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you will have a rogue player that'll just do what she wants to do. I don't.
Right.
I want to win by playing the game correctly.
Sure.
I want to win, but not by trying to play dirty.
Right.
Not by trying to. I want you to win by playing well, not by trying to interfere with them playing.
Yeah.
Well, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
No, but apparently there's a minority of. I think it is a minority. There's a minority of folks out there that think that, hey, we're gonna play the best we can play, and then we're gonna try to throw a wrench in their plan every time we can. Whatever that looks like.
I think they're out there. It is a minority, but they're out there. But just wanted to throw that mention out there. So, because I know that bag will and has started showing up on more fields. So from a coaching perspective, it's something that we have to put on our checklist now to make sure it is discussed, it is understood before that game starts, and our ladies understand that. And know how that umpire is going to see that, because there are discrepancies. Again, if you go through these forums online, and I've seen it on TV, where it's been inconsistently called at the college level. So making sure that at least everybody understands and agrees, at least on that game, what's going to happen over there.
I am a fan of the safety bag too. Like I am, like I want them when we have them.
Sure.
Like I appreciate them being there.
Yeah. I don't have no challenge with it.
But again, yes, I think there is some, it could be more decisive.
Yes.
On what to do.
And some of these rule books that we have in our bags from 1 to 2 years ago don't have discussion of that safety bag yet. So just again, something to be aware of that we learned the hard way. And as coaches, I think we gotta make sure we're good on that. Oh, we got some Facebook files, don't we?
We do. We have the one.
Is it about time? Want to do it?
Well, let me add to that.
What you got?
Let me add to the.
This is your show, man. You can call the rules and audibles as you want.
I make the definitive
rule. Absolutely.
The umpire here.
And if I want to throw the challenge flag, I'll throw the challenge flag.
You ain't got one, do you?
No, I don't.
Yellow flag on the table.
Yeah.
Talking about malicious, we talked about this last week. Going back to like intent, in malicious intent from a decent defensive player.
Yeah.
I think which I think anybody that's is any way, shape, or form involved with softball, I think at this point has heard or knows what I'm talking about when I talk about this catcher situation that's been going on for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Catchers throwing down to third base.
Catchers throwing down. They're not throwing down to nowhere. They're throwing to that kid's head.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a large problem.
Yeah. I mean,
there's been a video circulating. Now, I don't know how old it is, but there's one that has been circulating online. I don't know if it was old or new.
Yeah, I'm not calling anybody out on any of that because I don't, some folks some folks wouldn't care, some folks might, whatever. But there's what I've seen online, which kind of goes back to the Facebook stuff. Like that's where it all lives. But I've had other conversations with a couple of other people that that video's floating around. Just so happens that there's one or two other teams they've experienced that too.
Really, somebody throwing into there.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't want to win that way.
No,
I don't want to win by knocking some kid's head off. The kid online, I say kid, she's what, high school or college age?
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't 10U.
No,
10
I
or
mean,
12.
she was
At least 16 plus.
I want to say that kid left the field with a concussion. And that girl rocked her world.
Yeah, I mean, the catcher reared back. And
it was, you watch the video, it's like, man, she's throwing at third base. She's throwing at that girl's head all day.
Yeah, I have a problem with that coaching style. Unfortunately, I don't know. This is strictly my opinion, but I know the thousands of people that have viewed that video, and she's going to have trouble getting recruited.
I mean, 99% of the people that watch that video would agree with me.
Oh yeah,
and you,
100%. I just don't understand. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand hurling a ball at another lady on purpose to hit her, to try to bind out.
Well, there's the physical injury part of that, obviously. And there's the poor sportsmanship, obviously. But there's also, like, can you not just get the out?
Right.
Do you not trust your players? And if you're in from the player standpoint, it's like, do you not trust your ability enough to get the out the right way?
Right.
So we're going to try to somehow manipulate a rule to make it work out in our favor. And ultimately cost, that young lady that was left with a concussion. She's I don't know what concussion protocol is.
I mean, I don't know how
it's like 5 days and then they reevaluate.
Yeah, you're done for the day.
Oh, absolutely.
Guarantee that, and potentially for the next weekend.
Yeah. So, it's not worth all that.
No.
That really frustrates me, and I think anybody that's played with us or around us would know that if we had a young lady try that, that would probably be her last play with Georgia Express.
Yeah. We're not going down
that road.
No,
I'm not out here to.
Period.
Well, that falls back into what I've been saying for the last couple of years. If I've got to figure out a way to be mean to little girls to win ball games, I'll find something else to do.
Yeah, you're in the wrong business.
I'll find something else to do with my time.
And I think there are some coaches in the wrong business, but
easy now.
I mean, now, do I know them? No, I'm talking about what I see online. They're like,
I think you're talking about me.
No, absolutely not. I would never, Lane. I would never. But yeah, if your team's allowing that, man, I have a job. Have you had anybody throw one of your batters?
Not blatantly. If it has been, it wasn't. Now we've seen some girls in the box.
Yeah.
Not moving. And then, don't get me wrong, they're not always perfect on that. There's times where I'm like, hey kid, you get out of the way or plan it. You can't don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't do that. But we've had some moments where a girl will be in the box and the catcher's just kind of trying to bulldog through her. And I'm like, you can't do that. Like that's, I guess you can, but you can do what you want. You're not going to get the call. She's playing it in the box. She hasn't moved.
I've only seen it a couple times in 10U. Seen it more at high school.
I've seen it more in 12U.
Higher, where the ladies are staying put, and the catcher certainly tries to force her way through there. And I've seen the umpires not call it.
Well, I think they should be, but I've always been a fan. It's not popular opinion by any means, but I think umpires. Like I said, I gotta be careful here because people come at me with the pitchforks.
But the umpires know if it's deliberate or not.
I don't think that the umpires a lot of times, and I'm not picking on them particularly because as well as I always try to keep good relationships there, but they don't hold people accountable as they should sometimes, and that is coaching. From a coach's standpoint, from a player standpoint, like. Because you'll start cutting a lot of that. You start throwing people out. You start cutting some of that down.
Right.
And it's like, guy wants to pop off at the mouth and cuss and raise Cain and all the stuff in front of these kids at any age level, but especially at, 10, 12, whatever. Like, but I'm not advocating for it at high school level.
Sure.
But, hey, Dad, if you don't like it, run him off. You can do that.
Yeah, you can.
I don't act that way, so I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
But I think that there's a level of accountability. You'd start running off some of the riffraff.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you did, but
Right.
but I get it too. They're not there they don't come to the ballpark to eject people. That's not
No.
their goal.
No.
But I think some people might think that they're out there to be against you. They're really not. I really don't think so. Not all of them.
Not all of them. We had a couple questionable calls past weekend over there, but we weren't the only team. We were not the only team.
Oh, yeah.
And we did discuss it with USFA. They listened and they said they handled it. So that's on them. We made them aware.
Well, that got semi-resolved.
Yeah, that got some. And again, that's in two and a half season or years. How long we've been doing the travel deal? That's probably the toughest example we had. And we've had some tough ones along the way, but that one was definitely the toughest. And they handled it, and we're moving on. So
yeah. I've had a couple, but nothing terrible. I think I've had.
You will if you play enough softball.
Oh, I know. Yeah. We've had a couple. I think I've complained one time. And then the first tournament. I don't know if I talked about it on here or not, but the first tournament at Tenue, we had an infield fly call, but runners advance, ball hits the ground, runners out, or batters out. But I had runner on second, third. They advance, they score. Home plate umpire saying they don't count, the runs don't count.
Yeah.
It was less than 2 outs. And the field umpire was he got frustrated with it and he walked off the field.
Did you really?
Hey, bud, we kind of need you back down here.
We're still playing over here.
He went and got the director on his own.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was like, hey, man, you can come straight this guy out because he ain't listening.
Right.
I mean, it's like they can advance on the ball's still in play.
Yep.
They can run.
Yep.
And ultimately, it worked out in our favor. Which the other coach, the opposing coach, was like, "Yeah, they're right, Blue. Like, I don't know where you're getting this from.
Right.
He's like on this island by himself, but he was willing to die on that hill.
Go on it.
Yeah, until David come down there and was like, "No, man.
Yeah, that ain't happening."
Like, all right, this is a weird place for you to be, but if it's where you. Now it was like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
so it was late. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and they do, man. They are human. I get it. They do make mistakes. We make mistakes. I do as coaches for sure.
They do.
Now you want to throw in Facebook?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry,
it's a little rant here.
Well, that was kind of that was the precursor because that was
sure.
That was some Facebook crap that was the other week with that video and
everything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess a little precursor, as you say. All right, so we got another one here from Fastpitch Softball Forum here, of course, on the Facebook. So, all right, the little length here, but I was seeing if I should phrase it up, but I don't think I should. I'm going to read the whole thing. So it's got a lot of points here.
Pedal in. It's a novel.
One of the hardest parts of coaching competitive softball, especially 10U travel. So you've done 10, you've done the 12U, is knowing how to help players grow in a competitive environment. Holding kids accountable these days can be uncomfortable. You want them to have fun, but you also have the responsibility to coach them. At these ages, you're getting closer and closer to school ball, which, timeout, we had 9 of our 12 this season are eligible for middle school ball. So this is right in line with us.
Yep.
You guys have already crossed that bridge.
Yeah, I'm already. Well, the 10U not, but yeah.
But yeah, your 12U team.
The 12U team, they're all eligible.
They're all eligible. All right. So at these ages, you're getting closer and closer to school ball. So when a player isn't getting better, isn't gaining confidence, isn't making adjustments, isn't showing growth or effort, coaches have to do their job. In cap says as right here is written. And for some, that job doesn't look like more playing time. It's you need to show improvement in these areas. Ultimately, you have to earn it. Quotes. It's teaching accountability to the team and still providing opportunities to get there. From my experience in travel ball, this coaching shows up in practices and or tournaments. Coaches will give opportunities in practice and or pool play game. Coach them, give them reps and playing time, but when it comes to bracket, players have to earn their spot. I do believe that giving unlimited chances without growth doesn't build confidence, but instead builds comfort. And sometimes that comfort does the opposite of what we want. When they get to school ball and older levels, if you're not performing, you don't play. No guaranteed innings, no extra chances. It's true. So part of the coach's job right now is preparing them for that. Had a parent actually say that almost verbatim in a parent meeting. And that's the hard part with travel ball. You're trying to do all of this and make decisions while still knowing you're coaching and developing players who oftentimes will have off days, as even the pros do, of course, and can't give mentally or physically more than what they have that day. I strive to grow my players on and off the field, and accountability is big. How do you help your players grow? So that's the deal there. So I mean, yeah, you got your holding accountability, when to give chances, when to cut the chances off when they just can't get it happen. How do you coach them into that middle school ball piece? So, ultimately, what are you doing for bracket sometimes from what you've seen in pool? So there's a handful of things in there.
Well,
What you got?
I think specifically to tenue ball. Okay.
Yeah.
So tenue ball, there's a different animal. In my opinion, tenue ball is its own space. 8U ball, coach pitch.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, you got some ballers down there, but like you go look at 8U scores.
Oh, dude.
And they're like 20 to 25, 15 to 18, or whatever. Like they're high scoring games.
Sometimes 25 to 1.
Yeah.
It's
too.
just all.
Yeah. But it's
all over.
You're kind of learning it's like the travel equivalent. I'm not trying to cut down on it. I'm not like, those people enjoy it. We did a little bit of it, not much.
Yeah.
But it's kind of its entry to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a tenue. Obviously, it's kid pitch at that point. You've got all the rules. The pitch and distance and the smaller ball and all the things, but
that's the only two things that are different, though.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Yeah. You've got all the drop third, the infield fly, and all the look back, all the things. But it's still, I think the fundamental stuff is still very, very important there. Very important there. I think giving a lot of opportunity in situations when you can is very, very important there from a confidence standpoint for all the players. And I'm like, if you don't give them opportunity, I've always been big on opportunity. If you don't give them opportunity, they can't show you that they can or can't do it. So I'm like, it's like, well, I just don't think you can. Never give you a shot. Well, ultimately, you really don't know. I think all of that, none of that fits that's not a one size fits all deal.
Yeah.
Different teams are different. Different players are different. What one kid is going to react to is different than what the other kid's going to react to. You've played teams that are like, I'm sure in my tenue world is small right now because we're just now kind of getting off into that. But you've seen either seen teams played against teams that you can tell they've got their starting 9.
Yep.
And that's their starting 9.
Yep.
And these 2 girls, 3 girls, 1 girl, whatever on the bench, she will not get an opportunity all day.
Nope.
Until,
not just bracket.
All day.
All day.
Until girl playing second messes up. Now, girl plays second messes up, she's coming out. And that girl's going in. And this girl's not getting her chance back until she messes up. Like, there's teams out there playing tenue ball like that.
Yep.
And if you're a parent and that's the team, that's the kind of coaching style and the kind of team that you want your kid on, it's absolutely fine. Now, I'm not mad at you.
Right.
Hey, props to y'all. I'm sure it's extremely competitive.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They're probably a great team.
Probably win a lot.
They probably win a lot of games. They probably take a lot of jewelry home on Saturday nights.
Yep.
There's also teams that are a little more, not quite like a rec ball mentality, but they're going to move some kids around. They're going to let them have those opportunities in pool play. And then ultimately they're going to try their best to put the best 9 on the field on the day there in bracket and try to stay there as long as they can. I would say we're more like the latter of that. Like we're a lot more opportunity based. Now, again, that encompasses the tenue world.
Yeah.
First and second season, so first year, 12U, we were a little more that way. Again, like we said, all of our girls now are middle school age. I think the most of them either have plans to or have gone out for their middle school teams.
Yeah.
Either way, have aspirations of playing school softball.
Yeah.
The school softball is not that way.
Right.
You play and you earn the job and you keep the job.
Yep.
by continuing to work for the job.
Yep.
They're not going over the bare bones basic stuff. We're not out here carrying on about alligator in the ball. You know, like we're not doing this. Like
right,
if you're
left catch, right, left throw. There's none of that.
If you're out here backing out and sidestepping the ball, and like kid, if you can't handle staying in front of the ball, keep it in front of you,
right.
like this is going to be tough on you. You know, I mean, it is what it is. So like we have. It's not that I don't feel like we don't give opportunity. I think that window is smaller. I think we are transitioning more over into like, it's not like, hey, you screw up one time, you're done.
Yeah.
But like, we'll give you a chance or two.
Yeah.
You cost us a couple of runs, wherever that is.
Mm-hmm.
You cost us a couple of runs. You cost us some, you start making some really bad, like simple day one errors.
Yeah.
Me and Mark one's coming to get you.
Yeah.
You know, and now this girl we put in, she may goof up too, but either way, it's like, I see where this is going. I'm not going to just continue to let it just happen and happen and happen and happen. But yeah, I've been telling the 12U team, and Mark's the same way. I mean, I think we're on the same page with it. Is you're earning your playing time at practice. You know,
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, for us, we always say earn it
Thursday, Sundays. You know, big girls is Thursday, Sundays, and I think most of them have adjusted well to it. I'm you know, we're not discussing all the little tiny little day one stuff anymore. Like, I mean, I've told like we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to be going over like, don't get me wrong, we cover that stuff. Like we do the everyday stuff. You know, we do the warm up stuff from the knees and then come up to the feet and we're close and we do the bare hand work and we all that. But like that stuff should be stuff we run through relatively quickly. Like, not rush through it and do it sloppy. But
but I know what you mean.
It should be at this point, like we run through this, we knock it out. Like, yes, we're going to continue to hone that stuff through those little things. I'm not spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes out there on the field. If we are, then like we're doing that because we're frustrated because y'all aren't getting it right and we're not moving on until we fix this.
Sure.
Like we're not.
And there might be those practices.
There have been those practices in the not so distant past.
Yeah.
I mean, where we're out there, you know, throwing the ball, playing catch for 45 minutes because they're struggling. And then again, I think some folks look at that and they think, and most folks I think that have seen me coach or have played with us or have been connected to us in some capacity, like they do see the change. I think some of them like it, some of them don't.
Yeah.
I think some of them don't care. But I can tell you that we're playing more competitive ball at a higher sanction than we have been.
Yeah.
And I still don't feel like me or Mark, either one, is rude, disrespectful, mean, just ugly. Like those girls still know that we care about them a lot. Like they know that we all have, me and him both have their best interest at heart. We want them to succeed. We want to see them do better. We want to see them go to the next level, whatever that level is. But it's not as much holding your hand anymore.
Right.
Because it's like, come on, kid. Like you're literally in the middle of middle school now. You've been playing travel ball for however long.
Yeah.
Like the time for holding hands was however many seasons ago, year ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was. Like you should have some of this stuff at this point.
Sure.
You know, we shouldn't be having to go over the same stuff week in and week in and week out. It's just, and that's what frustrates me most with, I think I say that and I shouldn't say that's what frustrates me most. There's lots of things that frustrate us as coaches, right? But is when I'm continuously having to repeat myself and we go over the same stuff every week and we talk about the same stuff and I have to point the same stuff out every week. It's like, at some point it's on you, girl, you know? And every one of them has varying degrees of that.
Yeah.
At a certain level.
Right.
You know, some of them worse, some of them better. And some of them, all of them at different aspects of what we're doing. Some of it's a defensive thing. Some of it's an offensive thing. Whatever. They've all got their quirks and they've all got their areas that they need to improve in. Just as we do as coaches, right? We try to go out there and get better every week. But that is frustrating. So no, 12U, I would tell you that post does not apply as much. I think that it's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
At 10.
Yeah.
Um, I think you do have to be very opportunistic at 10 because I think at 10, man, 9, 10, even some of these girls that are with the birthday deal and they're 11, um, I think some girls you'll put them in certain situations and be quite surprised and think, man, didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you had the potential to play that
Mhm.
particular spot or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah. I
I think it's
mean,
good.
I don't disagree with it. We're at that, we've hit that, certainly that little line there that our ladies, again, 9 of 12. I think there's one that did not try out for the middle. The others did and or are this coming week.
Yeah.
The first 4 that tried out for their middle made it. And I told the parents, I told the ladies, one of my goals is for them to be able to continue to develop and get and make their middle school team. I want them to walk on to their middle school tryout and like dominate. Get on there without a shadow of a doubt. They're going to make that team. Now they're playing up against 6th or 7th and 8th graders. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're going to go dominate a 7th and 8th grade, but I'm saying get on there and holy cow, I want this lady on my team because I want to develop her from a coaching standpoint. I want to develop her. I need this lady on my team. So when she's in 7th and 8th grade, she is showing out.
Yeah.
But my goal is for them to be able to make their team.
Well, so I haven't brought it up. Part of that is, this is a whole other topic that we're not going to get into tonight, but from a coach's kid standpoint, right? And that's a that's a real deep subject, right?
It is real deep.
On a lot of fronts. But part of that is sometimes I don't publicly give my kid as much credit because it's often it can be taken away by people, and then maybe that's not fair to my kid, but it is what it is. Something we navigate.
I know exactly what you mean.
So Paisley, my oldest, she has made her middle school team. She did not make it as a 6th grader. She made it to like day 2. I think it was day 2. She made it through the first round of rising 6th grader cuts. There was like 28 kids there day 1, and they cut down to 8. So there's a lot of kids cut that first day. She made it back for day 2. I think she got cut at the end of day 2. I don't think she made it day 3.
But sometimes season to season, the philosophy changes of who they're going to add and how many they're going to add as well.
Well, I think.
Go ahead.
I don't coach school ball.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not in that situation. I try to I try to be open-minded about it because I don't know. I'm not in that situation. And you got to remember, it's like me and you draft a roster or we select a roster. We have tryouts, whatever. Like now it's rare that it happens. Some kids leave from a myriad of reasons, but theoretically, we could put the same 12 kids together and those 12 kids could play together under you or I through their entire career up till, they graduate high school.
Yep.
With a middle school situation, it's not.
No.
Like your roster is going to change every year. So the mentality behind that, I'm not 100% sure on how they do all that.
Right.
I'd love to dive into that if they would, if we could get one on here and they would, get down that road. It'd be fun to hear.
Let's pick their brain a little bit.
Yeah. But so like they lost like, I don't know, 9 or 10 8th graders that are going to high school.
Yeah.
So they only took 4 7th graders, I think, over there with her.
Yeah.
And
smaller 7th grade, handful of 8th, of course.
Yeah. And then half the Mustang roster.
Yeah. Half the Mustang roster. Just one of my goals is to get them out there and get them on that team.
They were excited. I was there the day. So I did not go first couple of days. The first year, I'm like, I'm excited. I'm just excited as she is that we're going to tryouts. It's great. And I'm like, not necessarily negative about it, but not super optimistic about it. I'm like, she's a 6th grade kid. It's tough to make it as a 6th grader. And it is.
Yeah.
So like we go and I'm watching from afar, I'm trying to stay in my lane. I'm not trying to get up close. This year I didn't go.
Yeah.
I went the last day.
Did you?
The last day I went. But only because I had to go pick her up because mom was out of town, for a work thing. I had to go pick her up so that I could make sure she got to travel practice on time. So I was just there for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But the last 30 minutes is when she called them all out and was telling them, and everybody that was there on the fourth day made it.
Yeah.
So I was there when she called out the whole sixth grade group, and man, you thought those girls, I thought they were going to levitate off the field. Like
Yeah.
they come running off so
Oh,
hard.
they were
their
on,
feet didn't touch the ground.
because they came over to our practice.
Yeah.
And they were.
Yeah, it was
shattered.
Thursday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
But anyway, she made that, and so we had the meeting, we had the parent meeting thing the other week, and
Right.
it's a little different. I mean, it is, again, like some of the things that we're dealing with the 12U, like kind of the way we're running things and the situations we're putting the girls in, is because when you go play school ball, they don't want to talk to your mom and dad every day.
Nope.
They don't talk to you.
Nope.
Mom doesn't need to call me and deal with every single problem you have. Mom doesn't need to call me and talk about playing time.
If mom or dad talking to a middle school JV or high school coach, she's probably, it's not going to go the player's
It's
direction.
not going to go your way.
It is not going to go the direction.
So, like,
I promise you, it will not go the player's direction if you go talk to the coach.
I spoke to her coach at that meeting, and not for any other reason other than, like, I'm about it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Like, kid, you need to go advocate for yourself.
Mhm.
Like this.
Yep.
You put your big girl pants on and let's you go handle your business.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk a lot to the girls, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I communicate with parents.
Sure.
I'm not cutting parents off,
Sure.
but it's I try to tell the girl, like on Thursdays before tournaments, like I try to tell the girls, like, hey, I've got several girls that are on the Game Changer now. Because I guess the older they get, they see the schedule, they see the messages or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't like that, because what if you're trying to do something for them?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want the girls to know about it,
right?
Whatever. But
yeah.
I tell the girls on Thursdays, this is the uniform we're wearing. We're wearing our black stuff and blue socks and blue this, that, and the other. And first game's at such and such. Y'all need to be there at this time. And if you're not there before the lineup's made, you won't be on it.
Right.
And
have a good night.
I don't think all parents like that, though. But I mean, again, like, you go play middle school ball.
Yeah. That's what
they don't want to hear from you.
That's what's going to happen.
They're going to tell your kid needs to have her stuff together. I chewed Paisley's butt out on Thursday. We get to practice, get all the stuff out of the car. Where's your cleats?
Didn't have cleats.
You ain't got your cleats. Well, I don't know. They might be in the back of your truck. They might be at the house. I said, well, they ain't my cleat.
Mm-hmm.
That's your equipment. You need to keep up with it.
Annie and I've had a couple of those conversations, and now you can see her. She goes through her checklist.
Yeah.
On the way out now, because we had a couple of very direct conversations when she didn't show up with cleats or a bat or whatever. She didn't show up prepared.
Yeah.
I've had a challenge with my team, 10U not showing up. I don't know how you manage this, but without the wristbands.
I don't even. Oh my God, wristband.
That's we're using that more than ever now. We're communicating with that. We got more plays going in. But I'm like, you show up without your wristband to your middle school or JV or varsity, that's not going to go in your direction.
Well, I try to keep them.
You do keep them? I thought about that.
I keep them for 12U. I still don't wind up with all of them.
Do you not?
Like, I have like a Mizuno, like, drawstring back.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. There's times where I'm getting out of the dugout and I'm like, just give it to me when we get back up at 10, whatever.
Yeah,
but like, so there's times where it could be my fault.
Do you take them at the end of each game or at the end of each tournament?
I try to take them in each game.
Okay.
Well, then that got to be a pain. And I'm like, look, there's your wristband. Put it on. Don't take it off.
Right.
Don't take it off. Well, they'll come in from pitching and take it off. Why? It's got an offensive card in it too.
Right.
Why are you taking it off? Or it shouldn't come off during games, for one. Two, like, if you know you're going out there to catch, or you know you're going out there to pitch, you need that.
Yeah.
You get out
I told mine, it's just like their cleats.
Yeah, you get halfway out through warm up and you're like, hey, I don't have a wristband. I'm like, why not?
Right.
You didn't run out there without your glove.
Right.
Yeah, the wristband thing. I started out with X amount of them, and now I think I've got 2/3 of that.
Yeah.
I had to order another bunch of them the other day. They're not cheap. Even the ones that are semi cost effective are not good.
No, they're not. I've tried to, I've ordered them over the past year. I've ordered different ones at different price points to try to see, because I would like to have a couple extra, but at the end of the day, it's theirs. It's their responsibility.
Yeah.
But yes, we have struggled with that this season, trying to keep up with our wristbands. And I told him now, if you show up, if you get on the field, I will pull you in a tournament. I will pull you off if you don't have a wristband on. You will not play. And if you don't have it with you, you better. It's on you to go figure out how you're going to get a wristband that day. It is not. It's not going to be my problem.
I think what I'm going to do is coming in the fall is that'll be basically part of the dues.
Mm-hmm.
You get a wristband.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Now, that's the one I'm going to provide you.
Yeah.
If you want to go buy one that's $30-$40 that's fancy, that's fine. My card better fit in it.
Yeah.
Like, it better be the right size.
Because, it is. They do differ on that size.
I'm not going to revamp the freaking play card, the pitch card, and the offense. I'm not going to redesign all that for one kid's pitch. No, I'm not doing that. It's pain. Those freaking things are pain anyway. But yeah, I think it might be just like, hey, this is yours. Don't show up without it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not,
it is just as important as again, that's how we are communicating a lot of things across the field. And it works to their advantage when they have it. And anyways, I don't want to harp on that, but
no, we'll get down the wristband.
I know.
Wristband
I feel like we did that one time.
We already have. Leanne will yell at me when I get home about it.
But
or well, not when I get home. She'll yell at me when she watches this. I already talked about wristbands.
We did, but yeah, sorry, that was my fault. My fault, folks. You can tell we probably just had that conversation within the past week or two on the field.
Probably.
But no, I mean, preparing these ladies for what they are going to see at the middle school JV. We are trying, and we are now. We've definitely trickled more as more ladies have went or started going to middle school and trying out now. Last year we had 2. Now we have 9 again that can or are eligible to do that. So the volume or knob or whatever you want to call it has gone up. The expectation has gone up. So we've tried to walk them into that. So it wouldn't be such a culture shock when they got there. Because again, I want them to put their best foot forward at tryouts, and I also want them to look extremely prepared for every single practice they show up for. I want them to take advantage of every opportunity that coach is going to give them. And that's preparing them for that. And even in bracket, we're getting ready. We're not getting ready. We have made that transition now too, to where on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we told them you're trying out for your Saturday spot right now. Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're trying out for that. And certainly through pool, you're trying out for your bracket spot. You can have a bad day. You can mess up. And we told them that we don't expect you to not have an error. You're going to have an error.
Absolutely.
It's going to be how you respond to that error. If you react to it and you throw whatever and your head starts going down, your shoulders are going down, and you're disrespecting your teammates as they're trying to pick you back up, you are losing your spot. You're losing that opportunity for that bracket. And now you can go earn that back on Tuesday. You can go earn it back on Thursday. You can go earn it back the next weekend. You will get another opportunity, but for that day, that other lady that has done her job and has made an error, but didn't let that affect her next play or next at bat, she gets that opportunity in bracket, because we do want to put the best foot forward. We want to get out there on that field as long as we can. The more games we play, I mean, we're already paid for them. We don't have to pay for more games.
Yeah.
Let's go play as many as we can. More reps, the better.
That's, are you also betting everybody?
We are at the moment.
Okay.
We had that conversation. Do we cross that bridge this year? Do we cross that bridge in when we go to 12U? Do we make that you'll bet 9 in bracket, or what are y'all doing?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Most of the time we're cutting down.
Yeah.
We cut down to 9. Now, if I'm short a kid and I've got 10
Yeah.
and everybody's been hitting the ball well,
Then bet 10.
I'll bat them all.
Well, sure. I mean, that's understandable.
But we've been cutting down to 9.
Yeah. Have you seen a difference?
Yeah. I mean, we've had those weekends where, I mean, to be honest with you, we haven't had, we keep going 500 every weekend.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going super deep into it. But yes, I mean, you see a difference. You get back up to the top.
I was going to say the lineup turns over.
The lineup turns over faster. You see some of your more productive hitters more
opportunity there.
Yeah, there is more opportunity there.
Whether you do it, whether you take advantage of it or not, I guess that's there. But it's, at least you're giving yourself that opportunity.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we make, which, I've always run a waterfall or a consecutive lineup. I say always. I've started doing that last season or season before last. And we've had success with it. I'm not upset with it, but it doesn't always work perfect because, and for anybody that might not know, so like, say you get in the middle of your lineup and your 6-hole hitter is on deck and the game ends. Your six hole hitter will be your leadoff hitter, and then basically your lineup just runs continuous from there down.
Yeah.
That's what we do through pool play, and that gives you an opportunity to see everyone equally at bat, and then set based off the knowledge you have from that.
Yeah.
Set your lineup for bracket.
Sure.
However, sometimes it can bite you.
Mhm.
Sometimes you can start a game with some of your weaker bats at the top,
Yeah.
and we've had some of those moments. So me and Mark haven't talked a whole lot about this, but I think in our next tournament we may just set our lineup, and now we'll bat everybody through pool play.
Sure.
But we may just set our lineup, and that's what we are, and that's what we're going to be, and then
Yeah.
we'll still, that don't mean like she got a girl that hit the ball all day and she typically she hadn't hit the ball the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're probably not going to hit bracket.
Right.
Um,
Right.
we may end up kind of setting our lineup and locking it in and seeing if that makes the difference. I think it has been some of the stuff that's held us back a little bit.
Yeah.
In a few games, not every game, but in a few games.
What we have done, we still batting everybody, but not everybody has played
Yeah.
in the field. Because again, it's not typically it's not for punishment. We have had some attitude challenges that
Yeah.
will keep you out of bracket.
Yeah.
Most of the time, no, it hasn't been. That lady has made the adjustment from an attitude sense, and she did fix it by the end of whatever game that was in pool. But we are trying to win that game.
Yeah.
We are trying. It's not because listen, I love for the ladies to get rings. I think it's fun to win. I think it's fun for them to take something home. I think it's fun for them to see it and reflect on it.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a good night, a good weekend, whatever. At the end of the day, though, I want to play more games. I want to play more games. I want to get more reps. That's why I'm putting some of my better players out. And then for championship, we might or might not adjust that.
Yeah.
But at least for game 4, we are putting our winning squad out there, or not a winning squad, but our best, our best foot forward.
It's your bracket defense, your bracket lineup. Like
Mhm.
that's the. I feel like this is the most productive that the team can look.
Yeah.
On the day.
Yeah.
It's not always the same every day.
No, it won't be. Probably won't be every Saturday.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. And there's a lot of different schools of thought about that.
There really are. 10 different coaches going to have 10 different little angles on it.
Yeah, and there's don't get me wrong. There's probably 14 you guys out there, even or higher than that are probably like, oh, we'll just move everybody around and give everybody opportunity and all the things, and that's fine if that's how you want to run your team, and if it's successful for you, you're winning or you're losing, or you don't care either way.
Yeah.
And whatever, then hey, man, fine. Pay your money, go play the tournament, drive the distance, and sit there all day and do your thing and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't hate you for it. I don't care how you run your team. That's not the team for everybody, right? It just as I'm not the team for everybody, or you're not the team for everybody. Like that's why there's more than one of us.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I do like again, going back to that post from a 10U standpoint. I think they've kind of nailed it. I think it's pretty good. You got to have a lot of opportunity, but at some point you got to start holding them accountable for stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's first year 10s.
No.
That
is different. Thanks for that statement.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I
don't think that's, and we're crossing that bridge now because 1, we're hitting middle, and 2, we're going to 12U.
Yeah.
So we're tipping our toe in a little bit. We haven't gone extreme with it. So yes, but I agree with you. That statement of a first year 10 or first year any team, you got to be pretty flexible and try to get the ladies as much time as they can.
Absolutely,
it's part of the opportunity.
Yeah, it's part of it, man. And ultimately, they come to play.
Yeah,
they come to play.
They do.
So let them play.
100%.
Trying to most of them, and again, like the girls that we're playing with, like they're at an age where like they know.
Yeah.
They know if they haven't done great
throughout
the day, and they know where their struggles are, and they know what they need to fix and what they need to, what they can lean on and that kind of stuff. And, but we're similar in the sense of, some of them may be in the lineup, but they may not be playing defense.
Yeah.
We might have a DP flex situation or something like that, but like, some of them may be playing defense, but not in the lineup or vice versa, whatever. So,
That's a way to get a couple ladies in as the DP flex. I did it in high school.
Well,
Play the DP flex.
I think they're starting. I would hope, and I think that they are starting to. Well, I shouldn't say starting to. Most of them, I think, are there. You've got to remove that. We had this conversation with the team the other day, and it's not necessarily a one particular. And I'm not having this big issue with girls being individuals and not pulling as a team. I'm really not. They're overall they're fine, but they're still 12.
Sure.
So they still have moments where they're figuring some of this stuff out. But we did have a conversation in practice the other day about, hey, it's a team sport, right? We've got to put ourselves in the best situation to benefit the team and the girls you're on the field with. And it wasn't a disciplinary conversation. We weren't screaming at them. It was just kind of felt like we needed to remind them a little bit. Because we've had some moments where we feel like we need to put them back on track. But anyway.
And you do. I mean, that's part of the journey. Sometimes week to week, sometimes month to month, sometimes season to season.
Sometimes game to game.
Sometimes game to game.
Play to play.
You're 100% correct.
Swing.
Speaking of game and just teams and anything else you wanted to add before I throw this out there?
I think I could before I go to rambling anymore. I'm starting to get tired. My mind's wandering. Sorry, folks. I know I'm yawning on you and all kind of things. I hope I'm not too bad, but it is late.
It is late. But it's still fun to hang out here and run our mouths on.
We're doing it. We're doing it for the fans.
Yeah, doing it for the fans.
All 80 of you. We love you.
Yep, it's true. All 80. Maybe get to 81 this week.
We got like 100 followers on Facebook.
Oh, do we?
We're crushing it.
Okay.
I think we probably still need to focus on career. So we don't.
Yeah. No, you don't think we can do this every day?
I don't think so.
Well, it was a tough week off the field for our ladies, for our team, for the softball community. We lost one of our assistant coaches just a month ago. He was on the field coaching third base at a tournament. A month ago, he was on the field helping run practice. And he's no longer with us. Again, just 30 days ago. And just 2 weeks ago, he was told body just wasn't doing well. And he passed a couple of nights ago, probably about this time, so almost 2 days ago. So at the end, I'm going to throw some stuff up and just kind of do a little tribute to Coach Paul. I haven't coached with Coach Paul for years. Just had a little bit of last season and this season. He made a huge impact with us as his daughter came on board with us, Ava. She's number 88. Paul, you guys out there in the community that know him a lot by number 8. That was his number, and Ava is 88. So you'll see the 8 here on the screen. I'm going to throw up there. And then here towards the end, hope you guys stay and listen and watch. Just a little deal for Paul. I want to thank the softball community. There's folks that don't know Ava. There's a ton of folks that do. There's folks that don't know Paul and a ton of folks that do know Paul. Regardless, when one goes down, it's pretty amazing to see what this softball community has supported our team and has supported Ava. Most importantly, she's not battling alone here. As you see her on the field for this season and anyone's to come, give her a hug, love on her. We'll be doing that for sure. And whenever she wants to join us, she may join us next tournament. She may not. I don't know. We're going to take it at her pace and her speed, and we're going to be just fine with that. But softball was something really big for Ava and Paul. That's where they just spent a lot of time together, was on the field. So I know it's going to be tough for her when she steps back on that field to throw the ball and get out there, but we will be loving on her. So thank you. Multiple teams, multiple coaches have reached out to me. Personally, they've reached out to other coaches. They've posted stuff all over on social media in the support of the Mustangs, but ultimately in support of Ava. And we appreciate that. As a team, we got together last night and took our practice off and got together at one of our sponsors' places. And he just let us get in there and make a ton of cards that Ava can have now. And hopefully we'll have those whenever she wants to go read those letters of encouragement for the team. But one of the parents, I'll say this before I end, one of the parents last night and I were talking, and he just mentioned we didn't have it, but he mentioned just, I think it was the silly yellow ball and how we wouldn't know each other. A lot of us wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for this little thing. And right now, and as it should always, one, it's about the ladies, but it's about the families and the connections that we make. That when we do go through life, this little yellow ball has joined us together and has allowed us to do life together. And we have felt that. I have felt that. I know Ava has felt that. And so I just ask that you guys keep loving on her and keep loving on these ladies. These other ladies are going to be supporting her. You got 10, 11-year-olds trying to figure this out right now.
Yeah, it's tough.
And you got a lady now without, a dad, she's going to have a lot of other support, mom, and a lot of family. But when, a dad and a daughter have a different relationship, and she's got to go figure that out now. But we're going to support her any way we can now and for however long, we are able to stay in contact. So thanks, guys, again for your support. Please continue to support her. It's real easy to support now. It gets tougher in a few weeks when life just continues to roll.
Yeah.
So go continue to give her hugs. We're going to do that again. Just the silly yellow ball allows us to do life together. And I love that. When he said that, I was like, man, I could resonate with that, because if it wasn't for this thing, she might not have a certain level of support. But now that she's in part of our softball community, there's honestly, I think thousands of people right now rallying around her and praying for her.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Sure there is. There's people that don't know her. Probably there's people that may not ever meet that kid. We wouldn't be here.
No. We wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be running our mouths about
no
silly little yellow ball. You
wouldn't be here. I did not. No, I'm not trying to cut you off.
No. I probably need to stop rambling anyway.
I did not know Paul well. Met Paul a few times. Good interactions. The few times I did go to him. But you are not wrong. And I think in a situation like this is. Obviously, it's tough.
Yeah,
right? It's very tough. It's tough on her, tough on the people around her, and that's a lot to deal with because she's very young. I mean, he has other kids too.
Sure.
I mean,
he's got other kids too.
In general, she's just the young one that's reeling from it. But I think people sometimes, and I mentioned this the other week when we talked about it just being awesome to be there.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we I know I'm guilty of it. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone out there that either coaches or has a daughter playing ball, son playing baseball, or any other sport for that matter. But Paul was not an old man.
No.
Paul was not an old man. You don't know when it's up, and I hate it. I'm not trying to turn the end of this thing into this somber deal, but it's the truth of it, man. You don't know when it's over. And I mean that in a lot of capacities. So enjoy it while you're there. Enjoy it while you're there. Try not to get so wrapped up in the heat of it, because it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to not to. It's tough to want to be the best and to want to grind the hardest and to want to win everything. And if it's not number one, it's not good enough. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't been that guy.
Oh,
because Lord knows I have.
I'm certainly guilty.
But at the end of the day, this deal's over with at some point. I talked to the guy I work for today. I talked to my boss today about it. His youngest child graduates college this weekend. His next kid up played college football. He's a kicker for a couple different universities. And talking about it today, like that's done.
Yeah.
It's over. It's you miss that.
Yeah.
We will. I will. Because at some point, not only is it over, but even before then, most likely, my journey coaching my daughters will be over. So it's like you don't know when the last time it is on a lot of capacities. Obviously, the situation with Coach Paul is the extreme case, right? But I'd like to think that I don't have to deal with that, but you don't know again. It's you don't know the reason why or the timing or when it's going to happen and all that. But man, be there, be in the moment. I said it the other week. Be where your feet are, because you don't know how long you're going to be there.
And Coach Paul was he was good at being in the moment. He really was, man. He gave it everything he had right there in the moment and enjoyed it. He really did. He really did. So enjoy the end here. Reflect back with us as we watch a little bit about Coach Paul and his journey. Enjoy.
Cool. Love you. Bye.
See ya.
I got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I've got one response, I've got just one move, with my arms stretched wide, I will worship you.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me, and all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in my darkest night. You were close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend. Oh, I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh, and all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness